Are black women across the U.S. being poisoned on purpose?
Could have been deadly.
This Houston woman went viral after removing a napkin from her car. She says it was an attempt to poison her. Now others are coming forward saying that they are finding the same things on their cars. Is it a coincidence, or are black women being targeted? I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Last month, millions of people watched Erin Mims on social media tell us about a terrible birthday experience she had earlier this year. She says that she was leaving a restaurant with her husband when outside she noticed that there was a napkin placed in the door handle of her car. She used her fingertips to then remove it and instantly went to go wash her hands. She says suddenly her body went numb. She says that her doctors say she was likely poisoned. Now, this story got the attention of many women out there who have been noticing similar occurrences, including one woman who says that she just found a slip of paper in her trunk. Laysha White was so shaken, she posted about her experience on Instagram.
Y'all be safe out here, man. I don't know what's on here, but I gotta remove it.
I noticed something on my headlight.
She says she'd been running errands all day in her neighborhood in the suburbs of Atlanta, and after picking up a pizza from a Papa John's, she saw a piece of paper hanging from her trunk.
When we seen it, it had some powdery substances on the headlight.
She stopped dead in her tracks. She says she knew not to touch it.
And my first reaction was, why is this happening to me? You know, you would hear stuff on the news or you'll see stuff on social media, you get in panic mode.
Like this woman who spotted a crumpled $5 bill sitting by an ATM machine in Bay Point, California.
So y'all know people is trying to capture people with money, right? Don't fall for it.
Or Erin Mims, who told the Fox News affiliate in Houston that she was rushed to the hospital after she touched a balled up napkin left in her door handle.
This isn't the actual napkin, but I just wanted to give y'all an idea of how it was sticking out the door handle.
Minutes after picking it off, she started feeling funny.
And maybe like 5 minutes, my whole arm started tingling and started feeling numb, and then I couldn't breathe. I started getting hot flashes, my chest was hurting, my heart was beating really fast.
She was rushed to the hospital where doctors ran urine samples, a blood test, and a CAT scan. They told her that she showed signs of being poisoned, but they couldn't figure out what the chemical was.
Doctor came in and he told me, it wasn't enough in my system to determine what it was, but it was acute poisoning from, an unknown substance.
Neither the DEA nor the Houston Police Department had ever seen a case like this before. Mims told Fox Houston that she was flooded with comments after she did admit in that video that she is a germaphobe. People then speculated that she was simply having a panic attack. The Shade Room brought these concerns to Mark Winter, managing director of the Southeast Houston Poison Center.
Everybody's talking about it. People are concerned about their health and safety and the possibility of it being connected to criminal activity.
There are chemicals that can be absorbed through the skin. However, they'd have to remain in contact with the skin for several hours.
Or to touch it with your finger and then almost immediately start to react to it. It has to be pretty powerful, right?
There are chemicals that, yes, they can be incapacitating within a few minutes of contact. Nothing is going to be instantaneous.
Winter says that only distinct chemicals could cause harm as quickly as it did for Mims. Rare chemicals like certain weed or insect killers that were banned back in the 1980s. Also substances that only military personnel would have.
If you got them on their skin, within 2 to 4 hours, you would begin to show signs and symptoms of poisoning. When I watched the video, she touched the napkin with just her fingernails, and you don't have any ability to absorb chemicals up the fingernail and then into the fingers themselves. So if there was a chemical present, your fingernails are an excellent barrier for a lot of these chemical toxins.
Winter says that he doesn't disagree about the panic attack theory.
The human mind is a very powerful tool. You can believe that you're exposed, you can believe that you're having problems, and the more you think about it, the worse you begin to feel
Still, White says she won't get too comfortable.
And if you do notice something on your car, drive to the police station because you don't know who's trailing you or following you.
Winter says that everyone's body is different and will respond to chemical reactions differently. He says that it is always best practice to be aware of your surroundings and call police if you feel like you have been poisoned. Also, there's a national hotline you can call if you do feel like you've been experiencing symptoms. That number is 1-800-222-1222. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.